All right, welcome back. Oh, sorry, Becky. We're headed to the Weald, a brand new place. It's kind of like, it's the forests.
Oh.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
So this, an eerie spiderweb, with a strange glow to it. If you use bandages, which is unintuitive, I only found this out by Googling.
Okay.
Because I'd wasted so many things on this. I was like, shovel, torch, burn away the web. Use bandages, and it says, bandages protect the hero's hands. If you don't,
From
you get
the
like
glow?
a sticky web on it, or like, yeah, some sort of like enchantment. I don't think it makes much sense. It's not intuitive, that's for sure. Bandages to spiderweb. Uh-oh.
These are freaky looking guys.
Ectoplasm.
Oh!
Low health, but high resistance to stun and other things like bleed.
Okay.
So the Hellion, I like to combo actually with the Plague Doctor, because she stuns the first two in a group, and he stuns the back two. I've done combos where like he's just everybody staying stunned, and you just have two highwaymen in the middle shooting, and her on the front and a Plague Doctor on the back, just keeping them stunned.
Oh, okay.
And they do very little damage to you, but these guys have high stun resist, but here, just yells at them, and they might stun.
Huh.
And he got sent back. Slime.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
So what are they talking about? They are free when you get them? They just cut, what? He's talking about something in the game. That they won't change?
Press this advantage.
Got lucky there.
Give them no quarter.
There's something those guys can do that they didn't do.
Oh, really?
She likes to actually be at the front. There we go.
That heroes are made to be consumable?
Again, I don't think completely. They're not. I don't think the heroes are consumable. I think that the heroes are dismissible. They are not sacred. They're not. You shouldn't consider your heroes to be something that you shouldn't discard. On the other hand, I don't think they should be disposable. Like, they shouldn't be something that you regard as consumable. Something that you just like go through, like you're just getting free consumables and just like using them up. I hope that they add a time limit so that you can't do that. I think it hurts the game. And if I talk to him personally, I'll appeal to him to do that.
Yeah.
Maybe go to one of the indie meetups again sometime soon.
Oh, there was one just this week. It would be another month.
A powerful blow.
She gets lots of crits.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, she's awesome. She doesn't do much when she doesn't get a crit though. Her damage isn't huge.
Okay.
But she can hit almost anybody in the group, so it's nice when you need to just take off a little extra damage off somebody. That's too bad, Mira K, that you'd find it unplayable, because XCOM is an amazing game and you should really give it a shot.
The devs are Vancouver locals, yes.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
If you aren't being stressed out when playing a game like this, that you're like managing resources and that you're barely making it past every mission, I don't feel like the game is the way it was meant to be played. You need to be worried. Every mission you go into, you have to be worried your guys are gonna die.
Yeah.
That you're gonna lose a man.
Stress is a massive part of this game.
Yeah. In XCOM, I got so attached to my characters and I was like, oh my god. Like, I got to the point where I just didn't even want to bring some of them. I was like,
Yeah.
if they die this mission, I'd be heartbroken because they're so good.
I think it's funny that people name their XCOM characters after us.
Yeah. I'm worried enough with how the game is already.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I can see how you would get obsessed with this game. Like, I can see why you like it a lot.
I love it because you can play it on your lap on a laptop.
Yeah.
You don't need to like be comfortable. Like you don't have to have a setup for gaming. You just have it on the side, and because it's turn-based, you just like look at things, think, and then
Packs
Play with the
laden
kitties in
with
between.
loot
yeah. And
are
it doesn't
often
depend
low
on
supplies.
having good wrists to be good at it.
Feh.
I like Hearthstone. Hearthstone's one of the only competitive games I could ever play against people because it doesn't require dexterity.
Loot.
Eh.
Loot.
You'd be surprised how well my Fraser and Becky support squad members in XCOM were. They're some of my best soldiers, no joke.
Of course they are.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
What could we use on him? We could use bandages, I think might work. Bandages provide protection. Move stone. Reduces the chance of push and pull. Alright, I don't want her getting pushed around because she's kind of useless when she gets to the back of the group.
That was an okay thing to get. I wouldn't expect to get anything from a mummy.
Yeah. That's the other thing in XCOM is sometimes you will use some characters kind of disposably, just like military would. Like, I'll have frontline men who go in kind of suicide, like high risk, high reward type scenarios. Oh, she just got tested right there. She got pushed and it didn't work.
Oh, nice.
It worked on him.
Ah.
Like guys who go on shotgunners, like for up close attacks, and sometimes you lose them, and you know that there was a high chance you're going to lose them.
Yeah.
But it's because of the time limit. It makes you think about how often you use those tactics. Like it is a risk
Right.
to use them too often. Shoot. Wasted stun, basically. Oh, she's pulling him forward? Oh, and he resisted that. Oh, it would have been nice if he got pulled forward.
That's cool.
Ouch. Oh, he's got low stress, that's fine. Groping swipe.
Yikes. That sounds invasive.
It's getting very dark. I was playing this on the plane, trying to conserve battery life, I remember, when we were going to Finland. I could barely see it because of the glare from the window because it's such a dark game.
I couldn't play Binding of Isaac because it was dark.
And it was mainly the fault of me running it on, like, you can see the game fine when you're playing it with brightness up on your computer, but they didn't, like, I needed to turn down my brightness for battery.
Yeah. It also kind of sucks the battery out of your laptop, right? Like,
Oh, it takes
playing
more
normally.
graphical ability than you'd think, yeah, this game.
yeah.
Unfortunately, that barbaric yop is the thing where she screams at them, does a negative effect to her damage and dodge abilities
Oh.
for 2 turns. So there's a downside to it.
Okay. One of my favorite parts of flying is just taking my Vita, my 3DS.
Trifling
Playing.
victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I sometimes hate the narrator.
Even though you like his voice.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
What he says is true, though. Empty sack. God damn it.
Burning those torches. It's too bad I should have actually set up the game so we could see the boss battle in this area. But that would take like an hour or 2 more. The boss in this area is fucking terrifying.
Really?
And with the this particular boss, if your team isn't set up to go against her, which how could you the first time you're playing, you could be really fucked. Like I almost had my entire team wiped out the first time I went
Really?
against this boss.
Huh.
You need a very specific kind of team.
Yeah. Are you kind of setting yourself up for that team? Like to
With this
level
right now?
those characters up? Yeah.
Yeah, you start to get in mind like what you need as you go through, which I kind of hope that when the game has its full release, it has even more randomness. Like there'll be different kinds of bosses in different areas. Like you might get that boss, but you might get another one. So you need, because I don't want to be too prepared, just because I know what's coming.
Yeah.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
But I guess there's not much else to show now that I've shown you this area with all the enemies.
How come it has the... We're moving that way, but
It's always, the
Looks like-
camera's just always on your like
Nature
right side.
herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
The idea is that the camera moves to the other side of you each time that you go a different direction. It'll always be on the side.
okay.
It'd be annoying if it switched sides.
Yeah, I guess so.
Nice.
But it just felt like it should, the arrows in the room should be pointed that way because that's the way you were moving.
Nice! Holy crap.
I never miss.
A singular strike.
Oh!
Wow, we're getting lucky.
Oh! Oh!
An escape cloud?
Yeah, I don't like it. You just know what that's gonna smell like.
No, leave me.
And if you don't know, you should try to imagine. Five, you got this. Oh, you got this. Yeah.
This expedition at least promises success.
He says that. I think that dialogue is triggered once you've collected enough treasure to buy back the supplies that you went in with.
Oh, really?
That's what at first I thought it was just random, and then I started to realize that he does it right around that point.
Oh, okay. I used to stash
Glittering
treasures.
gold, trinkets and baubles,
You know,
paid for in blood.
Oh, you have 12 more. Okay. Man, you guys, you're doing really good.
Thank you.
Do you
Uh-oh.
feel like you're doing really good?
Doggy.
Ooh, he's rabid.
He has a chance to give me rabies with every attack.
Oh,
And rabies is permanent.
oh shit.
But rabies actually isn't the worst thing in the world either in this game.
Really?
Rabies gives you, holy shit. I'm getting really lucky strikes
Well
right now.
struck.
Rabies gives your character 20% extra damage,
These nightmarish creatures
really?
can be
But
felled.
I
They
think-
can be beaten.
10% less accuracy, or it might be 5% less. So it's actually arguably beneficial depending on the character.
Huh. Uh-oh, you're marked.
Yeah, that means I'll take more damage, and they'll all try to attack him now, specifically.
Devastating
Jesus!
blow.
Also, whenever she does that, her accuracy goes up every attack that she
Oh,
does that.
cool.
We're both marked.
Uh-oh. What? Oh.
For great justice! So this time I'm ready for like questions, I guess, about things you might not be apparent in the game, guys. If you wanted to, like, you'll pass them along. I can't wait to show you the next dungeon, though. It's actually my favorite.
Cool.
Oh, I can cure the blight.
What does the number mean at the top of the screen?
Oh, that's the number of turns in this match.
Left?
That's how many there have been.
Oh.
In fact, if you
Wow.
delay,
How did I not
The
even
stop
notice
is only
that?
the first test.
remember how we
Now it
established
must be
that
carried home.
you can't heal between fighting? Outside of fighting, you
Yeah.
can't be healed. So sometimes I'll delay a battle, like the end, if there's just one enemy left. I'll just try to like stun him a bunch so that my priestess can heal everybody. But your team will get impatient if you spend too many rounds trying to kill guys, and they'll say, let's just kill these idiots or these like peons.
Okay.
And the whole team will get stressed because of the impatience of one of the characters. So yeah, you can't just sit there and heal all day.
Huh. Interesting. Sorry, I missed a question in there.
I think I'm done. Yeah. All right.
If you
The
get
agents of
bonuses for
pestilence
light
will yet be
combat,
driven from our woods.
is there a good way to get rid of these positive effects?
To get rid of positive?
If you get bonuses for light combat, for example, is there a way to get rid of the
Oh,
positive
no, you
effects?
can't get rid of positive.
Okay.
From what I've seen, I haven't seen that.
Quick reflexes.
Because bonuses for light, okay, so there's no reason to get rid of a positive effect, even if you can't use it. Like, having a bonus from there being lots of light, and I don't like it being lit, that's just a wasted positive effect, really. It's not a negative.
I
But-
was lord of this
Oh.
place before the crows and rats made it their domain.
One thing I haven't determined, though, is there a limit to the number of positive? Like, I feel like once this fills up, he won't get any more. And that could be a downside to having positive.
Yeah.
I should send him in for the insane asylum now. Get rid of that kleptomania. Enjoy.
We have 13,550 coins right now.
Restrain me not. I am here of my own volition. 12,000? Well, it's not a big deal. We're just gonna head. I don't need to upgrade anything. I'm good. So we'll head into the Warrens now. All right. So stay tuned. Video Games Awesome Live continues with. Well, that was only 18 minutes. With the Warrens
Warrens.
dungeon. Stay tuned.